Mr. Death Breath.
Okay, so spoiler, talking about Beetlejuice, so click away if you're not interested in what I have to say, or you don't hear it. I absolutely hated this movie. Let me get to all the dits. Okay, so first off, I loved Jenna Ortega, she was great. I loved Winona Ryder, she was fantastic. Catherine O'Hara, I believe, as the mom, funny, hilarious, scene-stealing. Monica Bellucci did a fantastic job, Michael Keaton still has it. I love the visual flair, it was still fun, it was still great. And that's as far as I'm going to go with it. So let me get into what I can stand about it, okay? So first off, it's like the equivalent of throwing too many things into one spot. It kind of felt like an episode of The OC, when you have all these plot lines and they'll get resolved by the end of the episode. And that's only one episode of a 20-episode season. What drove me nuts is you have this great story, again, spoilers, where she meets this guy and he's a ghost. And I'm like, wow, what a great direction. But within like 30 minutes, the freaking whole thing's resolved and he drops into presumably hell. I'm like, okay. And then you have the whole bit where Beetlejuice wants to marry Lydia, which is fine, because that's still been a consistent thing. So you have that whole subplot where Monica Bellucci, she's chasing Beetlejuice because he's her ex-husband, and she wants to kill him and cement their legacy with her death cult, soul-sucking, whatever thing. Really cool character. Started out really cool, got introduced in a really cool way, but what was so dumb about this movie is they never run into each other. Oh, they never ran into each other because he was always one step ahead of her. Okay, whatever. Dumb luck or poor writing. I'm going to go with that one, okay? And when they finally do have an interaction, what happens? Oh, they take her out with the sandworm. I'm like, give me a break, dude. Like, this is such a piece of garbage, dude. Seriously. Like, believe me, and don't be like, oh, you don't like Beetlejuice. Kiss my ass. I love Beetlejuice. It's one of my favorite freaking movies, okay? I own the movie and I also own it on VHS. I watched it growing up as a kid and I freaking love it, okay? So don't tell me how much I don't like Beetlejuice and George. But anyway, it just drove me nuts, man. It was just like they had a lot of ideas and they went nowhere. It's like you're gonna have a cool villain, like Monica Bellucci's character, have her be the main center point of the story, and do the side story with the freaking ghost boyfriend. And it was just so dumb. It's like, you have such a great character and you waste her. And then, seriously, Willem Dafoe's a great actor, but what was the point of his character? Oh, he was there to, investigate. Dude, stupid character, bro. You could literally write his ass out and the movie has no effect. Like, he did nothing. He brought nothing. I do want to say I love Justin Theroux. He was so annoying. I hated him. He very much reminded me of, I believe, Theo? You know, the uncle, that thought he was a ghost guy and he was all, like, smart and knew about ghosts, but was really just a fraud. He reminded me of that. I thought that was pretty cool. I liked how Lydia Dietz became a psychic, phony baloney TV show ghost host. I thought that was cool, and how she also suppressed her thing. The beginning was fantastic. I mean, the way Monica Bellucci came to be was great. But honestly, it was a terrible movie. Like, honestly, it was horrible. I hated it. No redemption, nothing I liked about it. I will say visual flair was fantastic. I loved Tim Burton's panache. Oh, but wait, Mr. Death Breath, you went in with expectation. No, I did not go in with expectations, actually. I didn't go with expectations at all, dumbass, okay? I watched the movie, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it, because, oh my gosh, I love the first Beetlejuice, and it's been like 40-something years. Please correct me on that if I'm wrong. And I'm like, it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna go see it with an open mind. The only thing that I ended up seeing, which I couldn't avoid, was that trailer. And honestly, it just, man, some things don't need to be made. Like, have a concrete idea and make a solid movie. But no, they had to try to grab everything in the kitchen sink and make something out of it. And it's like the equivalent of throwing ideas to a wall and seeing what stuck. And ultimately, nothing really worked. Freaking Green Goblin and Spider-Man and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man had more interactions than Beetlejuice and freaking Monica Bellucci's character. Anyway, I hated it. I hope you enjoyed it. Just kidding, you thought I was done. Ha ha ha. And lastly, that whole sing-along thing at the wedding altar. Like, come on, dude. Like, I know you're trying to recreate that wonderful dinner scene where the lobster tails become hands and the ghosts take over, but this wasn't it. I like music, and I don't want to say I like everything, because I'm not going to be listening to, like, mumble rap, because I think it's mumble crap. But I will tell you this, that song, I didn't like it, and I don't think I ever want to hear it again. And that trailer didn't do anything for that song or for the movie. That song did not do anything for that scene or for the IP itself. It was just a really stupid scene. It wasn't memorable. It was boring. It wasn't funny. It wasn't clever. It was like the equivalent of trying to force a viral moment on the internet. It just didn't work. But again, what do I know? I'm just a guy that makes YouTube videos. Anyway.